Welcome back to the Cheesehead and the Bear podcast, episode 128. You have Cheesehead number 1, Connor Kelly.
Cheesehead number 2, Mason Berg, signing in.
Got the Bear, Brendan Ellis.
And you got the Viking, Alex Rudinger.
It is going to be a primarily Viking episode, speaking of the Vikings. So, not much else besides Viking schedule prediction, Viking superlatives, and then we will be giving our top 10 fantasy wide receivers. We've done tight ends, and moving on to wide receivers, we will be giving that, probably making our list, posting that too, so stay tuned. But, Alex, my man, before we get into the schedule prediction, just in general, how are you feeling about your Minnesota Vikings currently on July 7th, 2026?
Hesitantly hopeful. I think would be a good descriptor there. Obviously, it's much like last year. It's going to depend on the quarterback play, and our defense. I feel like we have Brian Flores, so our defense is going to be solid. Top 7 at the worst, in my opinion. We have a good enough pieces that I think Brian Flores is able to put together at least a halfway decent defense, and it's really just going to be up to the offense, and if we can get some competent quarterback play, maybe we'll win more than 9 games. So,
Hey, you usually need your quarterback to play well if you're going to do that.
Yeah. We'll see. Like I said, like I've been saying too in previous episodes, I am a little nervous about the when Kyler Murray's QB1, the scheme that Kevin O'Connell's going to come up with. I mentioned this a few times, but we've never had a really dual threat quarterback who can actually run the ball, and you can design runs for him. So I'm just curious to see what that looks like.
I'm excited. I just drafted Kyler Murray in my Dynasty League in what round was that? Pretty late, honestly, but yeah. He's my QB2. He's my QB2, man.
Hell yeah. And you have that's the Superflex League too, right?
Superflex. Yeah, he's my Superflex. Round 8. Round 8.
What was your first round pick?
Puka Nacua.
Nice.
Did JD end up falling to you, and you went with Puka instead, or?
Yeah, I went Allen, May, Daniels, Burrow, Bijan, Gibbs, and I took Puka at 7. So
yeah. Not bad. Young guy. You should probably trade him for a really, really bad return, because
Jordan Addison in the first or something.
Yeah, something really, really shitty.
Whatever Alex gave up.
Jordan Addison in the first. Jordan Addison in the first.
It was not Jordan Addison in the first.
It was Darnell Mooney. It was even worse.
Oh yeah,
it was atrocious.
Oh my God. That's actually just the worst.
Hey, I didn't know how Dynasty worked, man.
I didn't know how Dynasty worked. The worst trade of all time.
Yeah,
no,
100%.
There's no thing about it. That is
100%. I didn't know how Dynasty worked.
He saw the 2 weeks of Darnell Mooney. He said, "Give me that.
I want him."
Yeah, I'll give you Puka Nacua.
And now he's not even on my team anymore. I'm pretty sure I dropped him last year. So
wide receiver 2 for the Giants. So. Anyway. Oh, he's on my team, I think. So wide receiver 2 for the Giants. Beast.
Sick. Yeah.
Gonna be fighting everyone over there, but yeah, let's get into it, Alex. You have the floor for the first little while of this podcast. Connor's gonna get the schedule going. So week 1, Connor, if you got it up, we will just get it going.
I do. So Minnesota Vikings schedule. What side is home? Is it right or left? Right side is home?
Right.
Okay. So, week 1, you are at home against the Green Bay Packers.
Next.
Absolutely the fuck not, but it's not mine, so it's all right.
No, give me
honestly, I think it's
analysis.
I think it's going to be like a 14-point win, if I'm being honest.
That's actually disgusting.
2-score win.
That's 2 scores for everybody at home.
That's disgusting.
It's going to be more than 2 scores, because technically field goal and a touchdown's a 2-score game. It's going to be at least 14-point win there at home opener. Probably K1, like I said, starting. Even if he's not, still 14-point dub. That Packers team is going to get
extremely wrong if JJ McCarthy is starting.
I hope. Oh my God, I pray, and I hope he throws 5 picks. You would never hear the end of that.
Smoking that Green Bay Pack week 1.
Not even a fucking chance. But that's all right. Obviously, you're going to be an idiot and pick the shit ass team to win. It's all good. Week 2, though, you are away. You are playing at the Chicago Bears.
I think we are going to take a loss here. I think the Bears are going to win at home.
Moving on to week 3, you are at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I think that's going to be a win. I just don't think that their defense is going to be in a position
Big Dick slinging Baker Mayfield's not going to.
I don't think they're going to be good at all, dude. I really don't
either. Also, NFC South teams really not really on my radar in terms of in anything I'm scared of. So I think that's a win.
Fair enough. I'll even give you a win here because, quite frankly, if any one of us lose to the Miami Dolphins, especially at home in week 4.
Yep, that's a win for sure.
That's just bad. That's just bad. So taking a win week 4 at home against the Dolphins.
Do the Dolphins win a game?
Dude, they're gonna win 1 or 2 somehow. Like Jets some absolute bullshittery.
Jets.
Yeah.
We should do We should do one episode. Just do a Jets. Get a Jets fan on here and just be super disappointed and depressed and do a schedule prediction and see how that goes.
So many of these podcasters are from New York, so I mean, they're either Giants or Jets fans at this point. So
yeah. Yep.
After week 4 win, you are going to week 5, and you are at the New Orleans Saints.
Ooh, in the Superdome. Mm-hmm. Do they still play there? Is that what it's still called?
I have no clue.
Whatever.
So.
Who cares? Fuck them.
Probably.
That's a win for us.
That's a win. Okay. Back home. Oh, sorry. You have a bye week for week 6, so
early
you are gone
as usual.
Okay. 6.
Do you know?
Not bad.
Do you know if you have any
international games? Ooh, yeah. Not off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure we do though.
Yes, it's against the 49ers and it's like 49ers? Right before Thanksgiving. I'm pretty sure.
Yep, I got you. Okay, so you have a bye week 6. Week 7, you are at home against the Indianapolis Colts.
I think I want to say that that's a win, but we'll say that that's a win. We'll say that that's a tough win. I think we squeaked that one out by a field goal. I think that's going to be a close game though. Coming off the bye, I feel confident that we can squeak that one out.
Okay, after a little bit of rest, getting the win in week 7. Week 8, you are away playing the Detroit Lions.
I think we'll lose at Ford Field. I'll give them a win at home. I'll give the Lions a win at home.
Week 9, you are back at home, but you are playing the Buffalo Bills.
Bills are a good team, man. For some reason, though, whenever we play them, we have their number, whether we're at home or away. So I'll say we lose that one. I think the Bills take this one away from us. But I want to say the last 3 times we've played them, we beat them. So that one, I think we could pull it off week 9, but I'll give us a loss.
Another high scoring game right there, probably. If you got to win, it's going to be high scoring.
For sure. Week 10, you are going into Lambeau Field for the second game against the Green Bay Packers.
That's a win. That's a win.
Absolute idiot. What a fucking idiot. Out. This guy knows nothing.
It's a win. Getting packed up. No pun intended. I can't do it. The Packers are taking 4th in the division. I'm not.
Not a fucking chance. Absolutely delusional. Week 11, your international game. Don't know where it's being played. I would assume maybe like Germany or France or something. Mexico City wasn't even close. That's cool. But you're playing the San Francisco 49ers.
Not even on the right
7:20 p.m. That's money right there.
Seriously. I'm going to say that that's a win. I don't think that Mike Evans and Ricky Pearsall, obviously they have CMC there. He's getting up there, so he had a great year last year. We'll see if he can keep that up this year, but I'm just not very scared of this 49ers offense this year.
Coming back home, you got back-to-back home games, but in week 12, you're at home against the Atlanta Falcons.
That's a win. I don't care if it's Tua, if it's Penix. It does not matter. That's a win.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
And week 13, in their division, same division as Falcons, you are playing week 13 against the Carolina Panthers.
That is another win.
Loss. Week 14, you are on the road against the New England Patriots.
Oh, God. You
better not lose this game. Is all
I'm gonna. I'm gonna give us the win, man. I think the Patriots are fraudulent. I'm not. I'm not believing the hype. Give us the win, week 14 versus the Pats.
Week 15, you are back home and you are playing the Detroit Lions.
That's a win.
Okay. Week 16, at home once again, playing the Washington Commanders.
You should go to this.
That's a win. We're thinking about it. Tickets right now are pretty insane.
Fucking delusional.
Tickets right now are pretty insane for that game.
Well, yeah, it's around Christmas time, so it makes sense.
I think it's Christmas Eve, actually.
It's a flex game. 26 or 27, it says.
Oh,
so after
the day after.
Yep.
Not week 17, you are away playing the Jets.
That's a win.
And week 18, you are playing at home the Chicago Bears. You lost to the Bears earlier.
This is tricky because depending on seating and sitting and blah 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 blah. I'm just gonna treat it like everybody's playing normal. This is a game, a must-win game or something like that. Everybody's playing. I'll say it's a win at home.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if you actually did this yourself, but you have the Vikings going 14-3. You're a fucking idiot.
You're goddamn right. I did.
You are an actual idiot.
Sure. You cannot tell me you have the Packers legitimately sweeping the Vikings. So your football opinion when it comes to what the Vikings schedule or record is going to be means jack shit. So
that's fine.
You're a fucking moron.
There's no way in hell the Vikings are winning 14 games this year. I at least had the Packers at 11?
I promise 11 you said the same
12.
thing when I had us winning 11 games when we had Sam Darnold. So shut the fuck up and we'll see when it happens.
I disagree, but that's fine. 14 wins is absolutely criminal. You're gonna lose to the Dolphins. You're gonna lose to the Bucks. You're losing to the Jets. I can't wait.
I can't wait. Whatever. Enjoy fourth place this year, bud. That's all I'm saying.
We'll see about that.
It's not a bad schedule. The
schedule's not bad. The Vikings just suck fucking ass. So it evens out.
You're just dumb.
I think we say this every time, but it's this is the point of the season where everyone can be delusional and be very optimistic, and say whatever they want about their teams. So because it doesn't really matter until obviously the season starts. But yeah, 14-3.
Also, I will say that one fucking year that I was down on the Vikings, I got turned into a fucking edit, and that will never happen again. That will never, ever happen again.
Was that last year? That was last year, wasn't it?
I think that was
it
was
the year before. Yes, it was the Sam Darnold year when I said we were going to lose the first 2 weeks or something like that.
Because then you started out 4-0 or some
wearing
bullshit.
A Vikings shirt.
Yep.
It's
dude, the fact that just popped up on your For You page and you're watching it, and all of a sudden you just see you. You were like, oh.
I wish I could have seen the third person of you realizing why am I on someone else's TikTok page right now?
Yeah, dude, that shit is fucking hilarious.
Never happen again. So
that's so funny. That's so funny.
That's awesome. Yeah, 14-3. I mean,
idiot.
It's your picks, man. Can't say it's gonna be wrong. Can't say it's gonna be right. Gotta say,
Kyler Murray's
someone's got to hold him accountable, and that's what I'm here for. I got to hold him somewhat
because you're the fucking guy that I want to listen to tell me that my team's going to suck.
Well,
no,
I can't just
shut
let
the
you.
fuck
I
up.
just no. I just can't let you say the Vikings are going to go 14-3 and no one can come back at that. We are an NFC North podcast. I cannot just be like, oh yeah, I agree. Fuck no.
I've seen worse. I'm not gonna lie, from worse teams. I think there's a good chance you guys possibly lose to the Panthers just because by the time you guys play them, they'll be cooking. And I really like that Panthers defense. The 49ers game is going to be interesting. Obviously, it depends who
in
is
Mexico.
available. So
it's Mexico, so yeah, God knows what could happen.
Right. That
field
could be a
conditions.
weird one.
Who knows how that goes?
In New England will definitely be a fun game. I'm starring that one for sure because if you lose that one, I'm making an edit out of that one myself. I think that would be so funny. Commanders, again, depending on health with JD5, should be a fun game. Again, you guys should definitely, you and your father should go to that game. I think would be fun. And after that, it's like the Colts, not high on the Colts. The Saints suck. The Buccaneers, I'm not really high on. And you split with us, so I don't really got anything else that I really hated about your picks.
I mean, realistically, if anything, I think at minimum it's probably a split with the Packers, so you probably lose one more. I do think there's a chance you lose to the Panthers, and I do think you lose to the Patriots as well.
Okay, so that's still 12 and 5.
It would be 11 and 6.
God, even 11 and 6 at that point, like it's still putting yourselves in a good position.
And you split with the Lions? Yes. Okay.
He did. Yeah. And then also the 49ers game is tough. I could give you the edge. I'd probably lean 49ers maybe. That one's up in the air, but
that's
yeah. Mac Jones might be playing QB. Who knows? Mike Evans is dead at that point.
George Kittle's first game back. You never know. Fuck.
First game back.
George Kittle might be playing week 1, dude.
I'm not believing any of that shit until he's fucking on the field.
That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying.
Convinced. He's like, it's just not possible.
Seriously, when Kittle's out there week 1, Brendan's gonna shit his pants.
I might shit everywhere.
Strike
and
me down
I'll be like,
if I'm lying.
Yo,
that
I got George
motherfucker's
Kittle.
cheating.
And the 10th round, because ADP was like, this guy isn't playing either. This guy's going to start on the pup. Let's put him in the 10th or 6th round or whatever he is right now. Like, dude, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Modern medicine. Yeah. Shout out to him.
Seriously.
Who knows? But, yeah, that was the schedule prediction. I think that's all the schedule predictions from NFC North at this point. Unless we have not done the Bears? I can't remember.
Nope.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Nope.
Boom. That's what I thought. There we go. There we go. Yeah.
Good save. Yeah, dude. Nice.
Good save by me. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's stick with the Vikings. Let's get into some Vikings superlatives, starting off with our most exciting player to watch on this Minnesota Vikings team. It could be any position, any side of the ball. Alex, if you would like to start.
You want me to go first? Okay.
You're the Viking. Enough. Or anyone else can go
first.
Actually,
I feel like I should go last. I want to see what you guys say.
I agree.
I want to go first. I want to go first. Because me and Alex talked about this kind of last year a little bit. And the player I'm most excited to watch is Byron Murphy back in the nickel back position. Because that's when he was the best.
Yes.
And I think a Pro Bowler. Not all pro, right? He was just a Pro Bowler.
Just Pro Bowler, yes.
Yes. So... And that's when he had all of his interceptions and played a lot better. I wouldn't say struggled, but obviously wasn't as good on the outside. So he'll be getting bumped back inside. I'm very excited to watch him back where he's a lot better, in my opinion.
Mason, you want to go or you want me to?
Very nice. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not excited to watch any Vikings player, for being honest. But if I had to choose one, Eric Wilson, former Green Bay Packer. I think he was also a Pro Bowler as well. He's a great middle linebacker, and I really hope he has a terrible game against the Green Bay Packers in Week 1, and then balls out the rest of the season.
Mine's kind of a cop-out answer, but I am actually kind of excited to see what Kyler Murray looks like as a former K1 fan. Who then he sucked, stopped being a fan. Now on the Vikings, officially never going to be a fan. But this whole narrative kind of surrounding Kyler Murray of like, is he a good quarterback? Is he not? He's struggled the last few years, certainly. But, being on a different team with an actual really good roster around him with a good offense, good coaching, I'm excited to see how he looks and see if he can kind of revive his career on this team. So we'll have to see what he looks like. There's a lot of questions in the air, but I'm excited to see what he looks like and see if he can turn it around.
Like it. I was torn here. I had two players. So I'll just real quick honorable mention is going to be Will the Thrill Reichert. I love that guy. Crazy. I want to see if he's going to be able to keep that. Keep his. I won't call it a streak, but keep kicking the way that he did last year. He had a hell of a year. But my number one player that I am excited to watch this season is actually Dallas Turner. With the departure of Jonathan Grenard, Dallas Turner has one, some big shoes to fill, and two, he's going to get the opportunity to do it. Towards the end of last year, Jonathan Grenard was dealing with, I think it was like a wrist injury or something like that, or a pec injury. I can't remember exactly, but he got to get to start some games and get a lot more reps, and he looked fast as hell and dangerous. So I would say he is the player that I am the most excited to watch this upcoming year.
I also say when Mason, when you sent in yours, and I was like, bro, why did you just send yours in the freaking text messages? I literally thought it for a second, then I read them. I was like, oh. It was just Kyler Murray and J.J. McCarthy for each one. I thought that was pretty funny.
God damn it. Why did he spoil it? We've done this so many times.
I was like, dude, is this guy an idiot? Then I read him. I was like, oh, my God, that's actually pretty funny.
Yeah. Kyler Murray, 9. J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah, that was so dumb.
I'm excited to watch 9. Just on the bench screaming.
He'll get all of his eye black on to and hopefully not play at all.
So. Right. Yep. Just make sure the lights don't blind them over there on the bench. All the reflection of the helmets.
Right. All right. What's next?
Moving on, we got underrated. So, Brendan, if you'd like to go first again, your most underrated Minnesota Viking.
Oh, breaking news.
What?
Breaking news in the NBA world.
Breaking news.
The Detroit Pistons just traded Karis LeVert and 2 second-round picks to the Milwaukee Bucks for Taurean Prince and Gary Harris.
Oh, yeah, that's huge.
Goodbye,
TP.
Crazy.
Sweet. Nice.
Crazy.
All right, anyways.
I just saw 2 mil, and I was like, oh, shit.
Dude, that's huge.
LeVert. Yay.
Yeah, dude.
Baller.
Hey,
Woohoo.
TP's gone, so that's a win for me.
He
didn't even play, so it's not like we're even missing him at all. Karis LeVert will come in on our team and shoot shitty shots. Woohoo! Maybe we'll flip him for garbage cash consideration. I don't know. Sweet.
Cash.
Yeah.
All right. Well, go ahead, Mason.
No, you're good. I'm glad you brought that up. Most underrated. It was kind of hard. There's not really anybody really under the radar for the Vikings. So I put Blake Cashman. I think him as a linebacker. On the defense, like we've talked about, there's a lot of good players, and I feel like he is just kind of thrown under the rug, but he is a very good player. And, when he plays, he gets a lot of tackles and is all over the place when he plays the Bears. So I got Blake Cashman as my most underrated for the Vikings.
Nice. Like it. My underrated player. For Vikings fans, I wouldn't, I don't think this guy is underrated, but for a lot of NFL fans and people that really just don't pay attention too much to special teams, I went Will Reichard as my underrated Viking.
So did I. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a Vikings fan, you know he's not underrated because the only 2 field goals he missed were blocked by, liiterally the lining up
camera
way
wires
up there. So, to me, he's 100%, and I think if the Vikings are going to go 14-3 or 11-6 even, a lot of these games are going to come down to Will Reichard kicking these 48, 55-yard field goals and staying consistent with it. So he was great last year, and I mean that's a big reason why they did finish above 500, which was crazy to think, but they finished 9-8. So Will Reichard, underrated.
Yeah, I did the exact same thing. I didn't really know where else to go. Blake Cashman was another option that I was kind of thinking of, but I went with Will Reichard. Obviously, like Mason was saying, when you're a Vikings fan, you know this guy is insane, and he is probably one of the best kickers in the league. But when it comes down to value on this Vikings team, with an offense that we kind of have question marks about, with the quarterbacks and everything, like If they can just get him down to that 40-yard line, so he's got like a 50, mid-50s field goal, it's almost automatic every single time. And those are the points that you need in those games where, if you can't necessarily get an offense going, if you have a kicker you can rely on to get points on the board consistently, that's one of the best things you can have in football. So I went Will Reichert as well.
Having an elite kicker is money.
Yeah. Dude, I miss Mason Crosby. He couldn't kick the 60s, but he didn't fucking miss.
It's pretty clear that it's something that we need because we suck in the playoffs.
Trey Smack season.
Kicking, so I heard he's been kind of struggling in like 2-minute drills too. Honestly,
good.
He missed like a 35 yarder and like hurry up like
we are killing the game.
Nice, that's like, PAT range.
It's fine. It's so early. It's fine.
That's terrible. Anyways, for my most underrated, like Brendan was saying, it's kind of hard for me to be objective about this because I obviously know a majority of the players, so it's kind of hard for me to pick an underrated player. So I went with Brian Flores' pass defense, just so I could kind of mention the fact that last year they went 6 weeks up until week 18, or I think it was week 17, without allowing a passing touchdown, tied the longest streak in NFL history without allowing a passing touchdown at 6 weeks. And like Brendan was saying earlier, also our cornerback one outside corner was Byron Murphy, who was having a pretty bad year last year. So the fact that we were able to go 6 straight weeks without allowing a passing touchdown. Now, granted, we were playing some pretty not great teams in those runs, but still, that's 6 straight weeks in the NFL without allowing a passing touchdown. So I have Brian Flores' pass defense / scheme in there for most underrated, because now I think it's going to be better. Like Brendan said, we moved Byron Murphy back to the slot, so I think it's going to be much better this year.
Money.
Love that. Love that.
All right, yeah, so moving on. That was underrated. Next up, we have our make or break player for the Minnesota Vikings. Brennan, just keep the ball rolling. Make or break player.
Yeah, should be pretty simple. I think it's 2 options. I put Jordan Addison and Jawan Jennings. I think both of those guys are up to have like a big contract coming up, or they are either going to be off the team. So one of them is going to have to, show out, or maybe both or neither, I guess. But it's a make or break for Jordan Addison and Jawan Jennings, because you obviously know Justin Jefferson is a beast. They need to find that wide receiver 2. I think it's Addison, but he's got to stay, out of trouble and stay on the field and produce. And then Jawan Jennings just kind of has to take this opportunity and make the most out of it. So I think those 2 wide receivers are under a magnifying glass for the Vikings this year.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, I had Jordan Addison down for sure. Not just play as well. Obviously, you want him to crack 1,000 or get close to it, but I also want him to stay out of trouble and make sure that he can stay on the damn field. So obviously, he hasn't had as many mistakes as some other guys, some other receivers in the NFL, and he's kept his hands off women too, which is good. So hopefully he stays healthy as well. And this is a solid year for Jordan Addison fantasy owners and Vikings fans out there. As a Packers fan, though, I hope he sucks.
Yeah, man, he's got to get his shit together.
Gambling, otherwise we're gonna have to suspend him for something really bad.
Seriously,
that's how that works.
He's got to get his shit together, man.
Gamble on his unders. That's fine. That's totally
especially
fine.
Missing his fucking he like missed a team meeting or something when we were in Ireland last year after being suspended for 3 games. Like he's got to pull it together, man. I don't know if it's a maturity thing. I don't know if it's bad influences around him, but he's got to pull it together, man. You have a chance to be a really good wide receiver 2 in this league, and you are fucking it up yourself. Like nothing else. It is only on you. So
they brought in Jawan Jennings for a reason. I'm gonna leave it there.
I mean,
leave it at that.
Jennings is 29 too. He's pretty much a veteran.
He's
Also, not like the best guy to learn from, because he's kind of had his off the field moments and kind of tantrums as well. But
you'll fit right in.
I guess
that's that culture, man.
For my make or break player, also kind of random. I'm not exactly sure like what his contract is or anything like that, but it's a guy who hasn't really been able to stay healthy throughout his NFL career, and that is lineman Christian Darrisaw. Just the fact that he cannot stay healthy whatsoever. So in 2024, he only played 7 games. In 2025, he only played 10 games. And he's only, I believe he's 26 years old, I think it said. I can't remember where it went, but he's still pretty young. But the fact he's just had so many injuries, he has not played one full season since being in the league in 2021. If you can't stay healthy, especially as a lineman, you're really not just going to go anywhere. So I think he really needs to stay healthy. Obviously, that's not something you can 100% control. But, doing the rehab and everything like that, keeping your body in shape, staying healthy, I think that's something that he really needs to work on. Hopefully he has a healthy season. I never root for injuries, but kind of a make or break. If he gets injured again, it's not looking good for the rest of his career.
That would suck if they got rid of Christian Darrisaw. I would be so mad at the Vikings.
Yes.
Darn it!
Literally everything he's saying, but less sarcasm. A lot less sarcasm.
He went to the Bears too.
I would hate that.
Darn it!
Give me Braxton Jones. Fine, take him.
I like that shout, Connor. That was a good shout. My make or break candidate for this year is actually Jordan Mason. He has been pretty underwhelming for the Vikings. Obviously, they brought him in to be. I don't know if they brought him in to be a RB2 or if they were kind of hoping he would produce more and kind of take that role over from Aaron Jones, but he didn't. It was so bad to the point where Aaron Jones had like a sprained wrist or something like that, and then immediately the next play, Jordan Mason went in with like a bruised forearm or something like that, and Aaron Jones left the tent and went back out onto the field to play. So I just you know what you're going to get from Jordan Mason. You know what I mean? If you need 3, he's going to get you 4. If you need 7, he's going to get you 4. So he's all right. He's also a non-factor in the passing game. He can't catch. He can't, and when he does, he can't do anything with the ball. Our running back room is pretty wide open, man. Obviously, Aaron Jones is getting old, so he came back on a discount after we cut him. So he's really getting towards the end of his career here, and Jordan Mason's in a contract year. This is the last year of his contract with us. He's a free agent after this. So if it's not with us, I'm assuming he's going to want to get a contract somewhere else. So you got to go out there and show that you're more than just a third down back. That can come in sometimes.
Yeah, they probably
Aaron Jones being that old.
They probably when they traded for Mason, they probably asked if Cam Akers was available at the time, and they probably told him no, so they had to pivot to someone else.
Seriously.
Coming back. So are they going to have Jones kind of be the RB1 and then Mason comes in on third down? Or are they going to, split series where, it's like Jones
they might split more. You don't think so?
And then Mason
I think they might split more, but also they depend. I'm seeing a lot of stuff too about that. Our late round rookie, Damon Claiborne, he's doing pretty well too. So I think Aaron Jones is going to be the RB1 in the depth chart. And to me, that's just gross, man. That's Jordan crazy. Mason's 27, and that's no shade to Aaron Jones at all. He's still very good for how old he is. Right. It's just you're 27. You've had like this like potential window and this potential tag on you for so long that like when is it going to happen? When are you going to break out? You know what I mean? So
DMC got hurt and he went for a bunch of yards and never said, "Whoa, Jordan Mason." Right. He hasn't been given the opportunity. There's always kind of been someone in front of him really who's like
I don't even know if it's
when
not
else was he
given
the opportunity.
Being
the number one, like no one else.
Aaron Jones has been out for a bajillions of games. I feel like Jordan Mason has gotten more than enough opportunities, more than a lot of people to kind of, be
maybe he's been out. RB1. Maybe Aaron Jones missed more games than I thought, but I still think when Aaron Jones also comes back, they didn't necessarily hand over the keys and be like, we're just going to give this to you and see how it goes either.
Because he wasn't producing. They're not
so
just going to
Aaron
blindly
Jones
give
came
it
back,
to
they
him.
went right back to him.
And he produced. He played a lot better than him. So
I think it says more about Jordan Mason that Aaron Jones is still the RB1 when he came back after being cut and then taking a pay cut and coming back, and he's still going to end up the RB1. That's crazy to me.
He's kind of like a Rico Dowdle, but Rico Dowdle actually blew up and had good moments, while Mason was like, I'm going to take these opportunities, do decent, and then a better player came back in, and he just got bounced back down to depth chart.
Yeah, I guess he only played 12 games last year.
Yeah.
Well, that would be nice if he breaks out, because I also drafted him in Dynasty. So,
oh my God, your team sucks. No,
I mean, it's just obviously like one of those later picks, but yeah, hopefully.
I hope so. What's next?
Figures it out.
Breakout candidate.
Speaking of that, I got to go make my pick quick. Cade Otton, tight end. There it is. Boom. All right.
Yikes, dude. Jesus.
The absolute goat himself, Cade Otton.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we are in round 19 out of 28. So
okay,
28? No way ours was that many.
Tell us the starters when it's done. Breakout candidate next?
Yeah, Brennan, you can take it out. Take it away.
Perfect. Well, we were just talking about running backs for about 5 to 10 minutes. And the only guy that I can really even see breaking out, because, again, kind of like the same thing with the most underrated. There's not many guys that they're either like rookies or they're already cemented in their roles. There's not any like second or third year guys that I could really find that I could find. But my breakout candidate is, maybe I'm going to say this guy's name wrong, Demond Kelleborn, the rookie, running back you drafted. Yeah. So I'm eyeing him in Dynasty, that's for sure. I think he's going to be taking Jordan Mason's spot immediately if he gets the chance, because he played very well in college as a 4.3 40. So he's a burner. So I think if there's any time that he gets any burn, I don't know, maybe he's put on the punt or kick return and shows off his speed, but that Dedmon, I'm not trying that whole name again, the running back 3, the rookie that you drafted in the 6th round, I'm keeping an eye on him. I think he's going to be pretty good.
3. I like that pick.
I think I might take him with my 6th overall pick in the Dynasty draft.
Oh, shit. Okay. I take it back. I hate that guy.
I'm joking. Yeah, my breakout player. Defensive side of the ball here. I know that I don't think Connor and Brendan are too high on this guy, and I'm not super high on him, but I have Dallas Turner as my breakout Viking. The spot is there.
You're a piece of shit.
Someone is probably going to use him, so let me use someone else.
Exactly.
Low-hanging fruit. That's kind of like the Dallas Turner for that.
The opportunity's there, and I think I was telling Alex a couple days ago, like, I don't see him getting double-digit sacks, but 9 to 9.5 sacks. I think that would be considered a breakout.
He had 8 last year.
Underwhelming. Yep. What's that?
He had 8 sacks.
Just under 10.
8 sacks last
That's
year.
what he'll get. So he doesn't get double digits, Mason says.
Maybe 10. I don't know. But I think we'll really just see more of them. So.
Yeah, that was my exact reasoning, and with the same reasons as why Alex had him as the most excited to watch, just because he was going to get that opportunity. Still a young player, has a lot to prove. Went from like 4 sacks to 8 this past year. I think there's 100% a chance that he's going to break out. I think he could be a great player. But since Mason already said that, looking for the punter. Maybe the punter will break out. I don't know. There's my other answer.
I thought he had a lot less than 8 last year. Shit. I thought he only had like 5 or 6 sacks last year.
No, he had 8 sacks.
2
Unless I
against
read it
Clayton,
wrong,
too,
but
and I
I'm
looked
pretty
it
sure.
up. Doesn't really count. So
that doesn't count. Yeah, okay.
2 against Clayton, 2.
Sack Clayton 2 twice. Nice.
Congrats.
Alex, who's yours?
My breakout candidate is going to be Jalen Redmond, our defensive tackle. He had a pretty damn good year last year. Kind of flew under the radar. I was considering putting him for our most underrated, but I wanted to save him for breakout year candidate because Another thing, too, is I think our defensive tackle position is going to be under a microscope this year. I think there are going to be a lot of eyes on it, especially with the two rookies we just drafted, Caleb Banks and Big Citrus. So I think there are going to be a lot of eyes on our defensive line. So this is the chance that Jalen Redmond has to go out there and really make himself a household name. I mean, last year, 62 total tackles. I mean, he had 6 sacks, too, as a defensive tackle. 1 forced fumble, 2 fumble recoveries. 5 pass deflections as well to go with that. So I just think that he has the opportunity to become something bigger after having a really solid year last year as well.
Yeah, they got rid of the old heads with the defensive tackles, and then obviously with Dallas Turner, they got rid of Grenard. So they're putting all their keys into the young guys, and it's pretty exciting. I won't lie, to watch how that defensive line with Brian Flores works.
100%.
Yeah, love it. And the last superlative is the most worried position group.
I think we might all have the same answer. Just going to throw that out there.
I have the running back group is what I am the most worried about.
I like that.
We all kind of just shit on Aaron Jones for about 5 minutes. We shit on Jordan Mason for about 10 minutes. And then this rookie is my breakout candidate, has not even played. So I could just be talking out of my ass.
He's a late round draft pick, too. So it's not like he was a highly scouted, highly touted guy either.
Exactly. So maybe I'm missing a position group, but I just looked at those two and kind of how we were talking. It makes me feel better about my selection, but I'm going to go with the running backs.
I like it.
Interesting. Connor,
wide receivers?
Were you a little shocked at that, I see?
I just thought it was. I still think it's just the quarterbacks. I mean, with J.J. McCarthy being on the bench, he's just not good. And we really just don't know what Kyler Murray's going to do. There is that optimism of, we've seen him do it before. He's on a good offense. He's got great coaches. So, yes, there is that chance that he can definitely excel in this offense. But he has not shown us anything in the last couple of years of I'm super confident in Kyler going to this team and absolutely balling out. So I still think the quarterbacks are the biggest flaw on this team as of right now, which could change after week 1 and Kyler, goes and plays well. But we really just don't know.
Hey, man, we still have Wentz and Brosmer rostered, so I'm just saying if that adds to the
not
QB
worried
group.
Anymore.
If any of them start coming into play, just know your franchise is fried.
Not worried anymore is funny.
That's funny. Yeah, I mean, for me, it was like quarterbacks. I was like, I'm going to go something different, and I said defensive line, kind of like what Alex was literally just talking about. The DTs are under a freaking microscope between Banks and Redmond, and then obviously you've got Van Ginkel. He's still great, but 31, that's getting up there in age. You just got to monitor it. You got to watch that. Levi Drake Rodriguez, who? Dallas Turner, you're hoping that he breaks out, but he might not. You never know. So I think if the D-line doesn't break out, if some of those guys don't break out, it's going to be really tough for the Vikings to stop any run game going. And they got to deal with Jahmyr Gibbs twice. They got to deal with Josh Jacobs twice.
Maybe we'll have to see. Maybe he'll join Adrian Arnold on the sidelines.
I'll be the judge of that. Well, actually, I won't be.
On a serious note, defensive line.
Good one.
Somebody will be.
That's awesome.
I also had D-line, but in order to be a little bit different here, I guess I will switch it up on the fly and just say that I think a position group that I am worried about, I won't say I'm the most worried about it, is going to be our special teams unit, not including Will Reichard. I'm going to completely remove him from this conversation. But in terms of our punt return and kick return, I want to say over the last 2 years, we have been, I think it was 29th and 31st. I don't remember which year, which we were last year and then what we were the year before. And it's difficult to win games when you can't, flip the field to your advantage. So I would really, really like to see us improve in our return games, whether it be just kick return, just punt return, hopefully both. Like Brennan was saying, maybe we put Claiborne back there and hopefully he can do something for us.
I got a question, Alex. For this last one, I was trying to look through all the options. I didn't say I was gonna do it, but what would you have thought if I said safety, like depth?
I would understand it. I do think Harrison Smith's going to come back. So
Okay.
not that that's a world ender, but I do still think that he is a solid starting safety in the league. I still think he has good potential to continue to play at a high, moderately high level, especially on a Brian Flores defense. I think there will be ways that he can kind of make up for any deficiency in Harrison Smith's game due to his age. But I would understand it. I know Metellus last year he got that contract and really didn't do much last year. Didn't live up to the year he had before that, so he was kind of a disappointment. So I wouldn't hate that at all.
Yeah, I guess I don't know how I did, but I totally forgot about Harrison Smith. He's just not obviously on the roster right now, so
Right.
I kind of was just looking at Metellus, obviously a beast, and then Theo Jackson, and after that, it's like, whoa, I don't know any of these guys. So
Yeah,
I like
100%.
We will see. Maybe this is a team that goes 14-3, according to the Viking himself.
Goddamn right.
You heard it here first. 14-3. Gotta love it. Here we go. Moving on away from the Vikings talk. We'll probably be talking about a Vikings player here when we talk about our top 10 fantasy wide receiver rankings. So, I don't know who would like to go first. I'm assuming we will probably just do this in a 10-1 order where everyone kind of gives their 10 and then
we're gonna do the same thing you did last time. Go 10-6.
let's
All
10 to
quick,
6.
and then we'll go one by one, 5-1.
Perfect. Yeah. Well, Connor, you are cheesehead number 1. Would you like to go first?
How many Packers do you have?
Why
on this
not?
list?
Judge, so we can.
I have one. I have one.
Because you're dumb.
Matthew Golden is my number 1. All right.
I
Honorable mention. I'm going to start off with an honorable mention. I really couldn't decide, but I decided I was going to put this guy at number 11 just for the fact that no spoilers, so I'm going to stop actually. Number 11, honorable mention, I guess you could say, would be George Pickens is going to be my honorable mention.
Okay.
Number 10, a guy who had, I believe, his best season of his career last year, and a guy who I think him and this quarterback are going to work really well together. I think this team is on the up and up. I'm not exactly sure how good they're going to be, but a receiver that has, shown that he can be really good, and I am actually exceptionally high on. Number 10, Chris Olave. Number 9, all reliable here. Shout out to Brendan here. I'm going Nico Collins at number 9.
Nice.
hell yeah.
Number eight, coming back from injury. We'll see, but super talented. I'm going Malik Neighbors.
Okay.
Number 7.
All right.
Number 7.
Question.
What's up?
Quick question with that. Does that mean, do you think he's starting week 1? Do you think he's
I
in
believe
there?
so,
Or do
but
you
I
think
guess
he
I
has
haven't-
such
I
a good
haven't
year
seen.
that he can sit out a couple
Is he
days,
supposed to be
couple
back
weeks?
somewhat early?
I don't know.
It's
It's not
super
looking
Matty
like
J
it.
last week was saying that he might start on the pup as well, or not start on the pup, but he won't be ready by week 1. So
Might miss like a couple weeks, he said, I think. Like
That's
one,
fine.
so-
I
two.
thought he'd be ready sooner. I'm going to keep him there
right.
anyways. If
That's fair.
he's not there, then he would just leave, and Pickens would be my 10.
He's got
So
the
work.
talent too. He's got the talent.
he's
to
got
miss a
the
couple games
talent.
and
I thought he was
100%.
supposed to be.
make
I thought he
anyways.
might miss like week 1, but I thought he was supposed to be ready around that week 1. So I figured. I still think he definitely has the talent to still be up there. It'd be a lot harder, obviously, but
Right.
for now, I'm gonna keep him in there. Number 7, I'll give my respect to Justin Jefferson, one of the best wide receivers in the league. We'll have to see how that offense goes. And then my number 6 is going to be Amon-Ra St. Brown, Mr. Slant Merchant himself.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Six. Interesting.
Wow. All right. Yeah.
Sick.
Well, I'm cheesehead number 2, so I guess I can go second. Honorable mention. I'm going to give my honorable mention to Malik Neighbors. Again, I was just a little worried about the injury coming back. So again, he is my honorable mention right there at 11. Number 10, I do have George Pickens at 10. Love him. Love that offense. At number 9, I have Chris Olave. Think he is going to be great with Tyler Shuck. Again, he was solid last year. Stayed healthy. If he stays healthy, he should be good again. At number 8, Nico Collins. I think that's perfect for him. Number 7, Justin Jefferson. We'll see what he does with Kyler Murray, but he still should be pretty high there on the rankings. And then number 6, again, it's iffy for me. Again, quarterback play here, but Drake London I've got at 6.
Money. I'll go next here. This is the Bear. My honorable mentions are Devontae Smith and Rashee Rice. My number 10, with you, Mason, I got George Pickens as well. My number 9 is going to be Nico Collins. My number 8 is going to be Drake London. I just think he just gets peppered with targets from Tua.
Oh, God, yeah.
My number 7 is George Pickens' teammate, CeeDee Lamb. There's only so many targets and so many touchdowns that could be thrown. So they're both going to be top 10. I think that's going to hurt them a little bit. Obviously, they're both going to have great years, but they both can't be in the top 5. And then my number 6 is A.J. Brown. I think A.J. Brown jumps back into kind of where he was. I know Alex kind of harped on it with Drake May. But I just think they brought him over for a reason, so they gotta use him. And if they don't, they're gonna struggle. I know we make fun of Romeo Dobbs, but A.J. Brown is leaps and bounds better, so they should use him. So he's my 6th spot.
Yeah.
I like that.
Don't hate it.
All right, my honorable mention, I have Chris Olave.
You got Chris Olave. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's
going to be pretty solid this year.
I think
even
him
with
Shuck for whatever
Lemon,
reason, dude. Yeah,
even,
like
you don't think Lemon hurts that at all?
Tyson.
Yeah, Tyson.
Jordan Tyson. Yep, sorry.
But I don't think so. I just have this weird feeling with the Saints this year that, like, for some reason they're gonna be like a really highly rated offense. I just don't know how good they're actually gonna be, but for some reason I just feel like this offense itself is going to like mesh really well. They have the weapons in Olave, and I think Tyson's going to be great. I think Juwan Johnson's a really solid tight end, and they have a running back with Travis Etienne. So I just think this offense itself is going to be solid.
Who?
Not familiar
Etienne.
with that running back.
Yeah.
Also,
I like that.
I'm pretty sure if you rewind the tape about 45 seconds, you will have heard Cheesehead number 1 call him Tyler Shuck. So that's crazy.
I definitely did.
Just had to point that out.
Gain the respect because he has Olave in his top 10.
Crazy.
That's right.
All right. So that is Olave honorable mention. Number 10 is where I have Nico Collins. I think right around that 10, 9, 8 spot is pretty
top
solid.
10 everywhere. Beautiful.
And number 9, nobody had this guy, but I have Zay Flowers. I think
too scary for me.
He was 7th last year. They are running the same receiver core back, so I think he takes a slight step back. But I do still think he's going to be in that top 10 because Rashad Bateman? Like, no, hell no.
I just didn't name the balls. I've had him in fantasy a couple too many times, and it's the 38.1 game 4.4 point.
Oh, dynasty owner. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense.
Also, Mason and I did have this conversation on the way up to the 4th. I do think he's going to get a lot of targets, and I do think that this is
last year. I think in PPR just because the amount of targets he gets.
Yes, so I think he's going to get peppered. He's really the only reliable option out there.
And question before you go to the next guy, I'm sorry. Are you taking Devontae Smith or Zay Flowers next year in redraft?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think I'm going to be honest. I think I'll go Zay.
I was going to say, I'm going to be honest. You better, because otherwise Devontae Smith better be higher than Zay on your list.
I was going to say, because I'm taking Devontae Smith, I wouldn't say 10 times out of 10, but I'm taking Devontae Smith a lot over Zay Flowers, and I hate Devontae Smith in fantasy.
I mean, he finished 7th last year, man. He gets the targets, he gets the yards, he just doesn't get the touchdowns. That's the thing. So, I don't know. We'll see.
I'll put a poll up. I want to see kind of what people are feeling about that too.
Yeah,
it's a good debate. I mean, they're very similar wide receivers. They're both fast. They're smaller guys.
And I will say this too: is Zay Flowers got 7th last year as the wide receiver 1 on his team We have not seen Devontae Smith as the wide receiver 1 going against CB1s yet. So that is an unknown question mark. At number 8, I have CeeDee Lamb at number 8. I think that like I don't remember if we had started the podcast yet or like I was saying before, I do think that there's a lot of mouths to feed on that offense. So I don't think he's going to be, top 5 in fantasy this year, but I do think he's going to have a good year. Number 7, I have Amon-Ra St. Brown. And number 6, I have Drake London. I think he is, like Brendan said, I think he is going to get so many targets this year. PPR, he is going to go absolutely insane.
Yeah, guess we should say that too. This is full point PPR, the best way to play. So if you don't play like that,
literally,
you're a loser.
100%.
Connor, top 5.
Top 5.
I'm excited to hear yours because I'm waiting for a name.
If it's a name that everyone else has said, then he's not on my list.
We have said a lot of names.
Yeah, that's fair. But there is a name I left off. I left them off on purpose. I just think everyone else might have better seasons. But going into my number 5, I'm going with Mr. JSN. I still think he's going to have a really good year. I don't think he's going to be number 1 or number 2. I think he was just too elite of a season to repeat. But I do think he is going to be one of the best again. So JSN at 5.
Just do your whole 5. Do your whole 5.
My whole 5. Oh, my bad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So yeah, JSN at 5. Number 4, I have CeeDee Lamb. I've been hyping up Dak and this Cowboys offense for a while. I had Pickens at honorable mention. That's why I put Olave in at 10. I didn't want Pickens and CeeDee on there, but I think it's definitely possible. Number 3, I have AJ Brown at number 3.
Wow, I was afraid to put him at 6.
Yeah, I
like that.
I've been speaking it since he got actually traded to the team. Drake London, the schedule and everything, I get it. He played good last year with this offense. AJ Brown being the wide receiver 1, I think they're going to have a phenomenal connection. I think he's just going to be an absolute unit this year. Number 2, I'm going Puka Nacua. And my number 1, with Mr. Joe Burr coming back, I do think this is a Jamar Chase season. I do think he finishes wide receiver 1 for fantasy.
No Drake London.
Nope.
That is bonkers to me.
Because I left him off. It is because of QB.
Okay.
Because of QB play. I understand the fact that he might get peppered a shit ton, and he probably will. I'm also on the side of I think Bijan Robinson might go absolutely ballistic this season for like 2,000 yards.
They do
have to throw the ball. They do. I'm not saying he's not going to have a good season. I think all these other guys have a chance to have a better season, as well as I also am a guy who thinks Kyle Pitts is going to do exceptionally well as well. I'm not exactly sure how many. I mean, I've been on that train for so long. Dynasty owner, by the way.
So there it is. It comes out.
It always comes
It
out.
always just
Comes
like
out.
always
Comes
the
out.
truth always
comes to light.
Yes, exactly.
I'm not saying he's going to take a lot away from Drake London, but I mean, he had like, how many yards did Pitts even have last year? Like 900, 1,000, almost something like that.
I think it was like 900.
I think 800 maybe. But I think Pitts has I think Pitts has a chance to go for 1,000, maybe 1,100, which would take away a little bit from London. I think Bijan's just going to do a lot of this work. We'll have to see what the QBs are like, but I think all these other guys are going to have better seasons.
I know we didn't ask for it, but I'm just curious. How low are you on Drake London? Like, is he top 12? Is he like?
Yeah, he would. It's like I had my top 10.
Next guy.
I had Pickens at my honorable mention. Drake London would probably be 12.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's fine. I was just curious how low because we all had him in our top 10. I like it.
He is. He didn't make mine. He'd be in that like 12 spot.
All righty.
Interesting.
Fair. Interesting. Yes, indeed. Moving on. Mine's pretty chalky, but at 5 I've got CeeDee Lamb. I couldn't put him any higher, just because obviously Pickens is 10, but 5 is pretty solid for CeeDee Lamb considering how much they're going to throw the ball. At 4, I've got Amon-Ra St. Brown, the slot merchant. He's just going to get, again, 12 targets a game, 100 yards. He's so consistent. At 3, JSN, another great year incoming. At number 2, I've got Jamar Chase. I think, again, it will be a great season for him, but not enough to top this number one guy. I'm so high on him. I love this dude. At number one, you guys know who it is.
Me.
No. Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce, number one.
Troy Franklin. That's Denver
so
Broncos.
That's absolutely. Man. I'm high on Puka. I drafted him first.
Dynasty owner.
Think.
Dynasty owner now.
Again, with Matt Stafford at QB, he's going to go off. So I'm a little worried when Matt Stafford retires. We'll see what happens. Yeah. But until then,
Ty Simpson season.
Ty Simpson.
What do you mean?
Throw up on the ground.
Puke
my number
everywhere.
My number 5, Justin Jefferson, fantasy dynasty owner. Is my fifth.
You're welcome.
There it is.
My number 4, JSN. I think he takes a little step back. Nothing crazy. Obviously, going to be in that 12 to 1300. Probably not in that 13 or 1700 again. So JSN is my 4.
That's crazy.
Amon-Ra St. Brown is my 3. It's like it's insane. He's
done it too.
He's literally been 3 like the last 4 years.
I know he was 3 last year because I had him, but
I looked it up. I was like, yo, this guy just loves being the 3rd. So I'm gonna put him at 3. I think that's a good spot for him in PPR. He's just a PPR machine. Number 2, I got Puka, and then my number 1, I got Jamar Chase.
Damn, I like it. I like it a lot. I will. Before I say my list, I'm going to caution it with, I guess my number 1 is a hot take. So
I guess you guess or
you're.
I know actually because
we've
he
got a
is
lot
a
of
guy
comments
that
about your list. So
not a single one of you have even said his name. So he's
my number 1.
I will stand on this and say that he is going to be the wide receiver 1 in fantasy this year. Nobody has said his name.
We do it for
not even in honorable mentions. We're not even talking. We haven't even brought him up once on the podcast.
I gotta go to a mock draft real quick and scroll down.
Garrett Wilson. It's Ted. It's
okay. Just wait.
He said he's off the Panthers, so it can't be Ted. It can't be homie hopping.
All right.
Here we go.
Number 5.
Right.
Justin Jefferson.
Right.
I think him and Kyler Murray. I think Justin Jefferson's going to get back.
Before you get to 1, let us try to guess. Let us try to guess before you get to 1. I just want to, before you get there.
Number 4, I have JSN. I kind of agree with Connor. I think he's going to have a great year. I just don't think he's going to have as great of a year as he did last year.
I'm sorry, who did you say at 5?
Justin Jefferson.
Okay.
Number 3, I have Puka Nacua. Absolute beast. Number 2, I have Jamar Chase. Also, absolute beast.
Okay.
No, never mind.
My guess.
Number 1. Nobody said him yet.
My guess, the only guy that we have not said that is kind of like in this, not in the number 1 conversation, but like up and coming wide receiver is Emeka Egbuka. That is my guess.
That is who I was going to guess was Emeka Egbuka.
I have no idea.
I liked Mason's shout of Garrett Wilson because he is that level of receiver, just with a shit team and a shit quarterback.
Gets a lot of targets.
Otherwise, I legitimately have no clue. Like, if you say Terry McLaurin, I will.
It's definitely not Terry McLaurin.
All right, cool. I got nothing.
Mason, do you have an official guess?
I like Egbuka, and then Wilson 2, and then Tet 3.
Okay.
It's definitely not Tet.
Either of those 3.
Okay, then let me go. Let's just keep going. Devontae Adams.
Do you guys want to just keep guessing, or are we gonna?
Yes.
Are we gonna?
Devontae Adams is my next guess.
Well, if you're just going down the list, I'm gonna preface it by saying he had a very down year last year.
Brian Thomas Jr.
Nope.
Oh, that's a good guess.
That was good.
Had a very down year last year.
Yes.
Jordan Addison.
No.
Like because of injury.
I want to say he played. Let's see how many games he played last year. How many games he started last year.
Don't tell us how many games. Don't tell us how many games. Okay. That'll give it away.
I will say Brendan did say Rashee Rice.
I did say Rashee Rice.
Okay.
and you're gonna put up Christian Watson, aren't you, man? You're just trying to make his dad happy.
Jalen Waddle goes off with Bo Nix. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Are you
waiting for Tyreek Hill?
Nope.
Marvin Harrison?
No.
Oh,
this is kind of nuts. If I'm being honest.
Did you put me in there?
Nuts.
I mean, what are we talking about?
Jawan
DK
Jones?
Metcalf.
Nope.
Down here.
This guy.
Travis Hunter. No, I'm just kidding.
Nope.
Number 1. Don't tell us. I'm still guessing.
Can I give you a hint?
Moore.
AFC
No.
or NFC?
AFC. He was bad last year.
Lad
and
McConkey.
It is Lad freaking McConkey.
That is unbelievable.
Holy shit.
I have Lad McConkey finishing as the wide receiver 1 next year for fantasy football. I am high on Lad McConkey this year.
What? What is his highest finish? Let's just
It'd be
12.
2 years ago. It's probably like, I was going to say close to top 10.
PPR 13 PPR.
Wow. Wow.
Ladidi Munconke, huh?
I need
Justin Herbert. Yeah. Can I get to my explanation?
Please. I was going to ask for it.
That was the whole. Yes, I was just waiting. So, Justin Herbert, obviously, great quarterback. They get their entire offensive line back. I think this offense is going to be much better. But the thing that I think that pushed it over the top for me and made me kind of have this idea a little bit ago, and made me pick it now, is going to be Mike McDaniel's OC. I think you saw what he was able to do with Tua and Tyreek. Tua literally was the passing yards leader, and that guy fucking blows. So I think him and Justin Herbert are going to be able to absolutely maximize Lad McConkey. I think he is going to go off this year in this new offense, this new scheme, and completely, if everybody stays healthy, they get their tackles back. That's my pick. Scorching
Guys,
hot
Lad
take.
McConkey is going to be the number 1 wide receiver in fantasy.
Wow. I could see
I'm not even mad at the take. It would just make more sense if you had him at 3. I'd be like, whoa, that's crazy.
Right.
One is unreal.
Crack the top 10. So that's just
better than Chase,
Numero
better than
uno.
Fuck
Bonkers.
JSN. Fuck
I love that. Shout out to Alex.
Numero uno.
I'm all for that. I'm gonna need you to go in these comments though when we're getting ripped that you have him at number 1. Yeah. I'm not answering these comments anymore with your Jake Ferguson at 3. That we got 85 comments that asking why you had him up there. But we're gonna get 85
in the comments if you're
more.
listening, because I'll tell you what, Alex ain't gonna hold back either.
That's
please.
bonkers.
Yeah,
That's
fine.
awesome.
That's
I love that.
I love the hot take, though. Yeah, that is by
I know,
far one of the hottest takes I've seen in a while.
That is that is literally the sun.
Right. The hottest
Scorching.
of hot takes. Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, Justin Herbert, man, must better be. Where did you have him in your quarterback ranking? Do you remember?
No, I don't.
I think you had him at 5.
5. Okay.
5, 6, 7, somewhere on there.
Has to be up there.
In the ranking, I had him at 5.
5.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because you had him. Didn't you have him over Joe Burrow because he could stay healthy? Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
The team value thing he kind of messed up.
Ever
on.
since
Yes.
Alex ever since we did the team ranking and Alex forgot that the line was coming back, this guy is overcompensated. Wait, guys, they're gonna be good.
I guess freaking we'll look for Omarion Hampton to be the number 1 running back when we do running backs next week, I guess. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Hey, I like the hot takes. It's good for the pod. Get a lot of clicks. So I'm gonna just need you to go in there and give your reasoning to all 115 people asking why.
Probably isn't going to happen, but that's fine. That's fine because I will. I'll
Just
get my
hit
TikTok
Alex's
account
comment.
banned.
Just have Alex comment and be like, "Hey, this is my list. Here's why." Pin that shit. Don't respond. Perfect.
Yep.
I will say, dude,
That's all I need.
If Lad
I'll get
McConkey is if he's a top 10 wide receiver after about week 7 or 8, I'm gonna be like,
I'm gonna be going.
You gotta be top
there's a
5,
fucking
bro.
chance.
Can't be
Even
top
after week 5, right? Yeah.
Got to be in
If
that
he's top
5 to
10.
3 range all year for him to be there, unless he goes
If
for like
he
100.
if he is top
points.
3 after the first week, I'm in. I'm just in.
I think
I love that.
Quentin
3-week
Johnston
one?
needs to die.
Yeah, literally.
Hey, that guy had a good year. He had a good year last year, but Ladd McConkey still had more yards than him last year. So
The
really
first
starts to turn it up.
Year. Yeah.
The
Good
first
half
2
year.
weeks go Arizona, Las Vegas. So
Oh my god, he's gonna be number
They
1.
could.
He's gonna be number 1.
Yo,
He's gonna be number 1. I'm in. I'm all in.
I'm victory
all in.
lapping.
And
I'm victory lapping for
you gotta,
2 straight weeks.
You got to get your victory lapping in immediately, because then he goes to Buffalo, to Seattle, Denver, Kansas City, the Rams.
Why Buffalo? What in Buffalo scares
I was
you?
gonna say not Buffalo, but
Why are we
Seattle,
talking
Broncos
Harrison?
back to
I like
back is
Harrison,
rough.
that cornerback they got over there. Harrison's very good.
No,
And
I'm
then
not worried about that.
Houston. So
Yeah, those
You gotta
three.
get those-
Wait, hold on. Did you just Seattle, Denver, and Houston back to back to back?
well, it's Buffalo, and then it's Seattle, Denver, Kansas City, the Rams, Houston. So
Ooh,
he's
Oh my
gonna.
god, you're fried.
That's
You're
a
Yeah,
gauntlet.
yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
gauntlet.
So I don't know if you've ever
That's a
looked at their
gauntlet.
schedule, but that shit.
Victory lapping. Victory
After
lapping
2 weeks.
early.
2 weeks when he scores like 40 points each week, you gotta repost it everywhere and say, "Guys, I told you. I tried to tell
Tried
you."
to tell you.
And-
Tried to
And
tell
then
you.
delete your account.
Post is going to come out in a couple
MIA.
days, and I'm going to see it. All of a sudden, we're going to look at Alex's list, and it's like Ladd McConkey 7, and it's like, what the fuck? Dude
Nope.
changed his mind.
I'm standing on business.
All right,
Number
I like
one.
hearing it.
God,
You said
that's
it. You said you're
awesome.
standing on business. I
Hot
like it.
take. I said hot take.
Right.
I prefaced it.
Money. All right, I think that's good. You guys got anything else you'd like to chat about?
No, we can
Don't
end it
think
on
so.
that. To be honest,
I'm gonna go ball up tonight.
Yeah, ball
down.
up.
Go ball.
All right, boys.
Ballin'.
This was the Cheese and the Bear podcast. Go Bears.
Go Pack,
Skull,
baby.
baby.
Oh, Vikings.